So since you have joined BJP party now and Shirodkar has come into a by-poll, how it has been for you now? In the past few days, you have been moving around, meeting your people, constituency voters, trying to convince them from you being from Congress into BJP. How it has been?
See, whether I'm in power or not in power, I have never disconnected myself from my people. But basically, I always believe that I have to work for my people, irrespective whether I'm there with a position or without a position. So, in the last 10 years also, like for example, from 2007 to 2017, I was working. May not be that I was not involved in getting roads done, water supply improved and all that sort of thing. But I was very much involved with the people. Very much involved in their social cause, very much involved in their personal work and all that sort of. As a result, people thought, and I tell you, in 2017, I won with a thumping majority. 5,000 votes margin. And then that has continued. Particularly after becoming MLA, there was a much boost like for my activities. Of course, I would always say that with my decision of joining BJP, leaving Congress Party and joining BJP has given additional boost to my developmental attitude, to my development activities. I tell you today, I can proudly say that I have got a sanction for my constituency, for my people, almost for 40 crores. Out of which, not less than, say, 7 crores have been spent for roads now. Of course, money will flow in due course of time. But works have been completed. Almost 7 crores work in just 1.5 months.
What do you feel that if you were in Congress still, you think this 40 crores would have come, or all this development works would have been enough?
Yeah. Thing is that, normally in Goa, and maybe in other parts of the country also, development moves with the power. Wherever there is a power, whichever party has got, in those constituencies, much care is taken as far as development is concerned. Now, here in Goa, you see what happened 2007 to 12, our government was there. But those dashing decisions were not there. The fund flow from center, then fund flow from getting organized at a local level, at a state government was not that appreciable. But nevertheless, I would not much criticize the then my government. They were doing so. Of course, I was not in power. So naturally, our people got neglected in 2007 to 12, 5 years. Okay, because Madhav Naik was only MLA. So people got neglected. Development work got neglected. Again in 12 to 17, 5 years, again he got elected, became minister, but still people remain neglected.
What was the point at the point of a decision that you decided to take, saying that enough is enough for me, I need to work for the development of the constituency?
The thing is that a moment lost, you can never get back. So seeing what's happening for my people, for my village, for my constituency. You see, you lose 1 year, you lose 4 years, you lose 5 years, and then you lose 10 years, and then you lose another 5 years without development. Now, see, a person with a sense for development will never be in a position to tolerate this sort of things.
Is it only because of...
one cannot digest this, no?
Is it only because of development that you had to change, or your personal issues were also there?
I wasn't having much personal issues. Except I would be straightforward, like except my land issue. I had no other issues like personal issues.
Today,
so it's totally for development.
Today, how has been the response from the people when you have to go and meet them and saying that from Congress you have to come?
It's very surprising, very astonishing. People, you see, whenever I hold a corner meeting, every person from the family attends the meeting. Is on those lines, which had never happened earlier. Earlier, people no doubt voted for me, but this time what I have been observing is promptly people come for the meeting, and minimum one person is there from every single house, almost I would say. So
do you feel that your voting election margin would be more than that?
Yes. I tell you, last year I got 11,600. This year I am going to cross 15,000 votes. I am going to cross 15,000. So that combination of people who left Congress with me, it is quite sizable. because they have been always associated with me as Mr. Subash Shirodkar. So that number and size of the voters is quite huge. This is one thing. Secondly, BJP also has got sizable voters over here. So they are about 6,000. Okay, so those 6,000 and 11 and half from my side. I don't say all 11 and half will come. There may be about 1,000, 2,000 will remain back as a Congress.
So you have no worries?
I have no worries. See, people are through, I would say. It's not only me, people are through for a victory.
Now, how much effect the MGP will make when the MGP is a part of a coalition government? There have been still talks and they have already started their campaign.
As far as MGP, what I feel is what Abhay Prabhu got last time, that is 6,000 votes, it will be less than that this time for MGP. He may distribute tanks and he may distribute empty tanks. It is a very shameful thing. You see, if one thinks logically and intelligently, like a brother is there for 18, 20 years holding the portfolio of water supply and other brother is coming and distributing empty tanks. What does this mean? People should have same. People in the sense, not general public, but these boys, both the brothers should think over what exactly they are doing, what exactly they are proving. You see, other brother is proving that the elder brother is a failure, big failure. Otherwise, 20 years, and that too, I can understand you distribute tanks in the Pennam, you distribute tanks in Kanakona. In your own residential block, the Taluka, Ponda Taluka, where it is your headquarters. You are staying here and you are distributing tanks, empty tanks. Don't you feel that it's a very shameful thing? This will not have any effect.
Okay. So tell us.
And also I might tell you, these tanks, I don't know, we will have to explore and investigate from where the money comes for these tanks. Whether it's from PWD, subcontractors, sub-tenders, sub-quotation. You float a tender for something and then ask the contractor, Baba, you supply this. This is what has been happening in PWD. So I tell you, I can speak a lot about as far as PWD is concerned.
So once you get elected, then this would be investigated?
Let us see. I will not bite the things well in advance.
So how do you see this when this MGP is a part of your coalition government? You are also...
Ethically, I tell you, you should ask them how it suits ethically to them.
They speak about defection. They say that we have a contesting against people who have defected from one party to another.
Very fine thing, but I tell you, they speak of a defection. He had gone to the court. The court in its wisdom has fined him 1 lakh rupees. Now who is right? We are right, he is wrong. Because we have followed the land of the soil. The law of the soil. Law of the land, what we call it, isn't it? We have followed that. So court upheld without even asking us. Court upheld what decision we had taken. And a person has been fined. In fact, it is a shame on the part of a president of a party. And then again he has come to he says that defection I want to fight in the court of a public, general public. I tell you, this public is going to fine me 5 crores.
So, but
whatever money he is going to pour in, people are going to teach him a lesson.
Though the elections are yet to be announced or the code of conduct is yet to be announced, do you think so? A lot of money has been already poured in here?
It appears. You see, all these years, they have been, plundering the wealth of the state. No?
Mr. Mahadev, now, once a person who has been here with you, so then from BJP, because you came into BJP, he went into Congress. How would you see this calculation?
That is his mindset. That is his mindset. And
but there were no issues between you and Mahadev otherwise.
He had issues. He filed almost 4 or 5 cases against me, maybe through on his own or maybe through some agencies here and there. But then I'm all out through, and I'm comfortable in my party.
But had you spoken to him since he was in BJP before joining Congress, saying that
I have never spoken to him.
Or not the party?
In the last 12 years, I have never spoken to him.
So does he joining Congress? You feel that your votes, whichever they were there with you when you were in the Congress, would go to him, or what it is?
The Congress voting this time, particularly for Congress party, would be the least in Shirodkar constituency in comparison to all other previous elections. Would be the least.
So it is Subash Shirodkar and not the Congress party in the last so many years.
See,
people used to think.
I tell you, people of Goa, not only of Shirodkar, people of Goa are basically for development. They want development for their wada, they want development for their what we call as a village, for their constituency. So people go by that. People judge the person who is going to deliver the things, and then accordingly they take a decision. Yes, as you see, so many people who are quite capable, like for example Nilesh Kabra, today is getting elected on BJP ticket. People are voting for Kamal, not just once, 2 elections. Francis D'Souza has got elected 4 times, or maybe 5 times. But definitely 4 times. He has got elected on BJP ticket. So people go by, of course, people go by also the, what I should say, the principles of the party. At the same time, people also go by your development activities.
Do you think so? Under the leadership of Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar, BJP has gone to a lot of development work in the state?
Fantastic. No, anybody, even a blind man would say that. No? Even a blind man would say that. The 15,000 crores which have come down to the state, you see, is seen all around. Is seen all around. How it is spent. How nicely, how with the wisdom the money has been spent. Like for example, Mandovi Bridge. Mandovi Bridge is an historical event, I would say, for us.
If you were with the Congress party then, or at the present, and now since you have joined BJP, do you think so this development would have not happened? Because
Never. One also has to have a vision.
And there are no vision leaders there.
Quite few. Not that plenty. We don't have them. I'm sorry to say this.
Do you see BJP party much more growing than the Congress party?
Of course, it has proved by itself. No? From 2 it has gone to 282. And then even the 4 states, what we recently lost, it's just by hairline margin. It's not a very big thing. And I don't think even the present forthcoming parliament election, that is 2019, the BJP is going to win with thumping majority.
After the by-polls, once you are elected, do you see yourself as a minister in the BJP camp?
I see, normally I never go by these sort of things. I'm never after any position. Because I have very strong confidence in myself. That yes, with whatever position I'm having, with whatever responsibility people have given to me, I can deliver things to them. That confidence I always have, not just today, but even right from day one.
So till the time you have left the BJP Congress party and joined BJP, what any things that locals or your voters have brought in front of you saying that this needs to be done, that needs to be done?
The first basic thing that at least 4 or 5 areas, pockets, what I would say, is water problem.
Like you said, you have just somebody has just given tanks, no water.
That's what. No? I tell you, you see, the minister is hailing from this Ponda Taluka, which has got a major source of water. That is your Khandepa river. Nothing has been done. It is not only in my constituency, even in his own constituency, there are pockets of certain areas where people are suffering for water.
So till now, how many rounds you have completed as far as your campaigning is concerned?
In fact, I conducted some 4 or 5 rallies, big rallies, what we call as a public meetings, also motorcycle rally, and I have already completed almost 35 corner meetings. Corner meetings are very essential.
So no issues for you at the moment, by the way you go?
I go very systematic way. That is what has been my engineering as far as the politics is concerned.
And today,
so another 60 another 60 meetings I have to conduct.
So last thing, is Mr. Shirodkar a relaxed man joining BJP today?
Pardon?
Is Mr. Shirodkar a relaxed man joining BJP today because you get your development works done?
Yes, I would say quite. Because I tell you, in the last 15 days, 20 days, I completed 50 roads, small and big. I don't say just 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, but in a length more than about 100 meters. I completed to different localities, I completed 50 roads in hot mix. And I tell you, my target is to have every single road of the constituency get hot mix done. It may require me under 1 year, 1.5 years, but I'm going to do that. Given water problem, you see, I can proudly say that the Shirodkar constituency, every house is provided with tap, and that is by only Shirodkar, nobody else. Every house is provided with light, that is only also by Shirodkar. And of course, supported by Sarpanchas, Panch members.
So to take such
now my target is to provide them water 4 to 8 hours. That's my target, and I will achieve it.
So whom you would like to thank thank them for you to allow to take such a big decision in your life?
First of all, I would say it is my inner soul, my self-confidence. That's one thing. Secondly, my family members who supported me, and of course my constituency people. When I had a small interaction with some of the, I would say, very close friends of mine within my constituency, they said, Bahu, yeah, we have to take a decision.
Would it be
and also politically, maybe a few of my well-wishers.
Would it be difficult for you to convince the Christian voters here because you have BJP or something?
No, never. Nothing. Why I say this? Many of them, they are my friends and they are my followers, I would say. Because even these people, look, they like development. They are for development.
And you have gone because of development.
It's not only for, I tell you, it's not only for Shirodkar. Like for example, Kabra has got elected. Is it only because of Hindu votes? Or Catholic people from Kurchare? I tell you, I have got so many relations there. All my aunties and what we call as mamas and all, they are from that area. But it's not just Hindus who have elected him. It's also Catholics. Like for example, Momin Gurino, who left Congress and then joined BJP. It's not just only Hindus who have elected him. There are also sizable Catholic people who have voted for him.